In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers began a winter expedition across the Ural Mountains deep inside the Soviet Union. They were young, disciplined, and highly trained. What happened to them would become one of the most disturbing, unsolved cases in modern history. The group was led by Igor Dyatlov, an engineering student known for his leadership and survival skills. Their objective was to cross a remote mountain pass and earn the highest hiking certification available at the time. This was not an amateur trip. Every member knew the risks of extreme cold, isolation, and terrain. When the group failed to return as scheduled, search teams were dispatched weeks later. What they found raised more questions than answers. Their tent was discovered on a frozen slope. It was still standing. Inside were their boots, coats, food, and personal belongings. But the tent had been torn open from the inside, as if the hikers had panicked and fled in a matter of seconds. Footprints led away from the campsite and into the darkness. Some prints showed bare feet, others showed socks only. The temperature that night dropped below -30 degrees Celsius. The bodies were found scattered across the landscape. 2 hikers were discovered near the edge of a forest, barefoot, beside the remains of a small fire. 3 others were found frozen on the slope, positioned as if they were trying to return to the tent. The remaining 4 were found months later buried beneath snow in a ravine. Their injuries were even more unsettling. Several had fractured skulls and crushed ribs. Medical examiners compared the force of the trauma to that of a high-speed car crash. One woman was missing her tongue. Another showed massive internal injuries, yet almost no external wounds. There were no signs of a physical struggle, no evidence of an attack by another group. The official investigation concluded that the hikers died from hypothermia caused by what was described as a compelling natural force. No further explanation was provided. Over the decades, theories multiplied. Some suggested a sudden avalanche, others pointed to secret military tests in the area. There were theories involving experimental weapons, rare atmospheric phenomena, or infrasound waves capable of triggering intense fear and disorientation. Each theory explains part of the scene. None explain everything. Why would trained hikers cut their way out of their only shelter instead of using the entrance? Why leave behind vital equipment in lethal conditions? Why scatter instead of staying together? Why injuries so severe, yet all so clean? In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the case and officially ruled it an avalanche. Many independent experts disagreed, stating that critical details remain unexplained. More than 60 years later, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains unresolved. 9 people followed the rules of survival, trusted their experience, and still faced something they could not escape. If you have a theory about what happened that night, share it in the comments. Because the real story is never on the surface, it's under the surface.